Welcome. This is Dara, and today we're going to do a meditation on opening up the pathways for connecting to the spirit realm where our plant allies can meet us and help us. And the idea with this meditation is to begin to strengthen the imagination, which you can think of almost like a muscle. The more we use our imagination, the stronger it can become. And this realm that our imagination exists in is called the imaginal realm. And it's the same place that we journeyed to in our last meditation together, the underworld, the lower world, the subconscious mind. It's called by many different names. And it's no less real than this world. It simply exists in a different plane of reality. So when we use our imagination to access this imaginal realm, we can begin to consciously plant the seeds of intention that we want to manifest into this reality, the world that we perceive in 3 dimensions on a day-to-day basis. So, before we dive in, let's take a moment to make ourselves comfortable. Find a space that's private and safe to close your eyes, whether you're seated or lying down. Once you're comfortable, start to take in the space around you. Let your eyes wander, relaxing your focus, letting your gaze move lightly around your environment. Notice where your body touches the earth. See if you can allow yourself to feel the ground meeting you. As much as you're sinking into the ground is rising up to meet you and supporting you. Maybe that's in your pelvis, in your legs or feet, your back, if you're lying down, your head. Take a few deep breaths here, noticing the rise and fall of your belly and chest. Gently close your eyes, taking a survey of your inner space, your body, areas of tension, areas of expansion or relaxation. Not trying to change anything, just surveying. Take your hands and place them on your lower belly. We're going to keep our hands anchored here for the duration of this meditation, to keep ourselves grounded and to help us access our own subconscious mind, to begin to open more deeply this pathway of connection. With your eyes gently closed and your hands resting on your lower belly, go into your imagination and call up an area or a piece of land that you feel connected to. Ideally, this is a piece of land you've been to before that you have a relationship with. Maybe it's a special place in nature, a scenic vista overlooking an area, a space by a creek or a body of water, somewhere that you've been before that has brought you solace or clarity of mind. Notice how you feel being in this special place. We're going to use this landscape as an externalized map of our own psyche for the duration of this meditation. So find a comfortable place in your landscape to settle yourself, maybe sitting on a rock or a patch of grass, whatever's there and feels most comfortable to you. One of the ways we can create a pathway for connection to the realm of spirits is through integrating our conscious and our subconscious minds together. So what this means on a practical level is gaining a deeper awareness of what our subconscious wants to express. Our secreted desires, hopes, insecurities, and fears. The more we can integrate our subconscious desires, hopes, insecurities, and fears into our conscious field of awareness, the more open our pathway becomes to communicating with our own subconscious, and therefore other beings that exist and are perceivable in our subconscious mind, including our plant spirit ally. Most people don't want to see what's there in their own mind. And the reason for this is because it can cause pain, psychological or even physical pain, to have to acknowledge our own shadow. So here, we're going to begin a gentle exploration of our own shadow in a very slow and titrated manner so that we don't get overwhelmed. Now, as you're sitting in your landscape, imagine the shadow of night slowly falling across the land. The sun sets, and soon all the light around is gone, and you're left in the darkness of night. How do you feel in this space now that the night has come? Is there a moon shining above? Can you see the stars? Are there trees above you? Is there wind rain, maybe even a lightning or thunderstorm? Do you feel comfortable in this darkness? Do you feel scared? What happens as you continue to settle into this space? Simply notice without judgment. Now, call your plant ally into the space. Invite it to join you there as your aid and your guide. Notice how your plant ally arrives into the space. Is it a physical being in your imagination? Is it a sensation in your body? An image that flashes into your mind? An element of the natural landscape around you? Or maybe something else? Ask your plant ally to show you areas of your own subconscious mind that inhibit you from accessing this realm in your day-to-day life. Ask your plant, what do I keep hidden in my shadows that is ready to be revealed before me now? Please remember to be gentle in this process. There's no need to rush, and there's certainly no need to get everything out from your shadow in one go. This is simply a gentle inquiry to begin to open and bring light into your subconscious mind and see what has previously been obscured from your vision. Once you've found an area with the help of your plant ally that feels ready to be integrated into your consciousness, ask your plant ally for help in doing so. In this process, there is no need to try and figure things out on our own. Once we realize there's something that we need help with, we can simply ask to be met with support, and we will be guided in the process of integrating this part of ourselves. Notice what happens in your body, in your imagination, when you ask your plant ally for help in bringing this shadow aspect of your subconscious mind into the light of your conscious awareness. What insights arise from a felt sense of embodied integration? What takeaway messages do you receive? In this process, it's important to remember to have compassion for ourselves. All of our shadow aspects are just hurt parts that need love and support. Give yourself that love and support now. If you have trouble feeling compassion towards yourself in this vulnerable space, again, I encourage you to ask your plant ally for help. How can I have compassion for myself in this space? Please help me to have compassion for myself in this space. Once you feel like you've reached a point of completion with one cycle of this shadow work, thank your plant spirit for the help that it's offered you. Now, imagine the light of the sun entering your landscape from the east for the dawning of a new day. Notice what happens in your body as the sun begins to rise, casting light upon the landscape in front of you that you so cherish and feel a connection with. Ask yourself, or your plant spirit, or the spirit of the land that you are in, what a good offering would be to leave for this land as a show of your gratitude and thankfulness. Take out your hand and imagine the offering appearing in it. Take the offering and place it onto the land in a place that feels best, thanking the land for its help and pledging your commitment to return. for future shadow work sessions. Gently come back to the awareness of your hands on your lower belly. Take a few deep breaths as you begin to settle into your body and depart from your cherished landscape. Allow this bit of time for your transition back into your normal state of consciousness, and congratulate yourself for exercising the important muscle that is your imagination. Come back to the room, feeling yourself supported by the ground, keeping your eyes gently closed as you take in the sounds around you. Notice how your body feels after our shadow work session. Does anything feel different than before? Take your hands from your lower belly and place them wherever feels most comfortable, if that's another part of your body, or on the ground, resting beside you, or on your legs if you're seated. Slowly open your eyes, taking in the shapes and colors of your surroundings. As we complete this transition back into our waking state of consciousness, stretch your arms, wiggle your toes, and ground back into the middle world. I again encourage you to take any notes and write down anything that you remember from your journey today, integrating it in whatever way feels best. Maybe that's through journaling, dance, movement, going for a walk, talking with a friend about your experience, or simply remembering it fondly. Maybe even visiting the piece of land that you connected with in real life and seeing if you can touch back into that space when you're there. I encourage you to reach out to me if you have any questions or would like to share your experience. I'd love to hear from you. And I thank you for taking this journey with me, and hope that it's been a fruitful experience. I'll see you next time.